Hey guys, and welcome back to Megaman X. Like I said in the end of the last video, we're going to do Launch Octopus for a little change of pace. His level takes place in a marine base, which is located there, over by the water of course. And Launch Octopus is 7.8 feet, he weighs 348 pounds, and he attacks with Homing Torpedo. That is a translation error, I know, it's supposed to be Homing Torpedo, and E-Drain, which is Energy Drain. Yeah, he can actually drain your life and heal himself with it if you let him get too close to you. He's another boss that's pretty simple to defeat, but if you don't have the boots, it's going to be a pain in the ass. So suppose I'll show off some Storm Tornado action here. It deals multiple hits to enemies, so it's really useful, especially against the mini-boss of this stage, so I'm going to save it so I don't use up too much of it. Now those turtle guys suck. They take a lot of hits to kill. I'm just missing all sorts of shots today. Yeah, you can jump really high when you're underwater, so if you combine that with a dash, you could really make X soar. Yeah, I'm trying to watch out for the spikes, because those will kill you. I think this is the first set of spikes we've even seen in the game so far. Now, if you're not familiar with Mega Man, if you touch spikes, you die instantly. So this is the first mini-boss of the stage. He's pretty easy. If you just rapid-fire him, he'll go down no problem. Really, the only attack that's going to hit you are those little tentacle things that he shoots out, because they can kind of home in on your position. And they don't always act the same way. These little fish things, they'll suck you up inside of them, but they don't do any damage, so they're not really a hassle. The only real time you might be in trouble is if you pop one open while you're over a bed of spikes, because that could kill you. Just trying to get out of their pool. So we got a second mini boss this time. This guy sucks you towards him instead of blowing you away. And seeing as he has that convenient bed of spikes right there, he's going to try to blow you into that so you die. Now, it is possible to break that little searchlight thing on his head off. I think that removes his ability to do certain attacks, but it takes too long. Now, we've got these little things that I'm standing on. Every now and again, they're going to shoot out these torrents of water, which you can use to jump up really high. So right there was a large energy refill. And if you heard that sound, that meant it went into my sub-tank instead of into my health, which is good. Sub-tanks can be really useful during certain boss fights, especially towards the end of the game. I don't believe that one takes you anywhere special. This one, on the other hand, see those bombs getting dropped right there? They're actually coming out of this ship right here. Basically, we just want to shoot this little glowy fuck me light until he dies. So now that he's dead, we're going to ride him all the way to the bottom. Now, he destroys that bed of spikes and reveals a hidden area that we couldn't get to before. And then we're going to fight the second mini-boss of the stage. Or the second type of mini-boss, I should say. These little snake guys. Now, these guys are really helpful to have Storm Tornado against and not fall into a pit and die. As you can see, it kills him very quickly, but if you're not paying attention like I was, you will fall in a pit of spikes and die. Fortunately, though, now that I've already shown off how to really kill these guys, I can do it faster this time. And I fell into spikes again. Oh, this run's not going so well. But that's okay. I've still got 4 lives. I've been collecting lives like crazy. I haven't closed the game at all, so all those lives that I've been picking up are really being put to good use now. And it's not like it's very hard to get lives in this game. There's a spot... Wow. My dash jump is just not coming out. I don't know whether to blame myself or the controller. I'll just be a nice guy and blame myself. Yeah, he alternates between sucking and blowing you in. Unused in the game's code, there's actually one that only will suck you towards it. So as you can see, Storm Tornado just deals a lot of hits to enemies really quick. And I keep dying. This is not good. It's the controller that I'm using. It's really awkward. Like I said, it's in a previous video, it's a Logitech F310. The D-pad on it is not the best. It is pretty bad. I don't know whether to say it's better or worse than the 360 D-pad. Like, this is like a PlayStation-oriented controller where the analog sticks are on the bottom and they're parallel to one another. However, it has like Xbox-style triggers. It's really weird. And it's got Xbox buttons, too. Alright, get that jet to come up. I can at least fill my sub-tanks some more. That was embarrassing. I don't think I've ever died that many times before on that guy. Like, sometimes he'll get lucky and hit me with the... So yeah, one Storm Tornado just kills him. It just does so much damage. The only reason why I don't use as much as I do the Buster is because it does have ammo, and in the earlier Mega Man games, when you die, it doesn't refill your ammo. So we're going to stay in a safer position this time. Now his little segments are going to take a while to explore, but his tail will drop some. In the Game Boy Mega Man Extreme 2, each of those segments actually drop stuff, so you can get a lot of health that way. So yeah, that was the... And I killed myself again. Perfect. But I at least got what I came for. I got the heart container. Which means I don't need to... I do have to kill this guy again. But I don't have to kill the ship again. Yeah, you can stand over here, but you'll take like continuous contact damage. And I died again. I remember having this issue last time I tried playing this game with this controller, is that I have it set up so that the left bumper button is the Super Nintendo A button, so I can dash using one of the shoulder buttons, while still having the other two shoulder buttons for changing sub-weapons. I should be dashing while shooting. Mega Man X1 has a mechanic where if you're dashing and shooting, your shots deal more damage. I don't believe it's in X2, and I know for a fact it's not in X3. But yeah, like your standard pellets will do 2 damage instead of 1 when you're dashing. So we're just gonna jump off him and hopefully not land in a bed of spikes. Okay, that's very good. Yeah, that's the whole spike bed right there. That's the one that gets destroyed when we blow up the... So we'll have another one of those snake things, yeah. If you try to use Fire Wave underwater, it just doesn't work. This time it'll be a lot easier, because there's no chance of me falling into a pit and dying. Because it's just, well, not flat terrain, but safe terrain. Yeah, so he dropped a lot of health, so that one sub-tank is nearly full. And a fully charged sub-tank will fully heal X with the maxed out health meter. So those are very useful to have. The only downside to using an energy tank is it drains all of the energy out of it. Even if you would only need a little bit to fully recharge your health, it takes the entire gauge away. Mega Man Zero and ZX allow you to only use the portion that you're using and lets you use it multiple times. So we're fighting the level boss Octopus after many needless deaths. Like I said, he's pretty easy. He's gonna get a few hits off on you, but they don't do that much damage. Yeah, he's using his Horming torpedoes right there. Yeah, if he's firing them and you're standing right here, you will always take out the bottommost torpedo, and the other two will just go right over your head. So when he's doing that spin attack, if you get sucked into that, he'll do his energy drain. So he'll start sapping your life and using it to heal himself. It can be a little tricky to avoid if you're really close to him when he does it and you don't have the boots. because with dashing it's trivial to get away from him. So there we go. After a needless amount of deaths due to spikes and player ineptitude, we've defeated another Maverick. Now, I didn't mention this in the Storm Eagle video, but his level can also, if you do it first, affect another level. It affects Spark Mandrill's level, which we haven't gone to yet. And then showing us we get Homing Torpedo, which just fires out these missile projectiles that will lock onto enemies if there's any on screen. But I also, doing Launch Octopus's stage before Sting Chameleon also changes his level. In Spark Mandrill's case, I believe it just makes the level easier, but in Sting Chameleon's case, it allows you to get a item in the level that you couldn't get otherwise. So we're halfway done with the Mavericks now, and at this point, I could really pretty much do the rest of these in any order that I want. I am going to take on Spark Mandrill next, mainly because with his weakness, he's pathetically easy, and I can get a few things in his level as well. So I will catch you guys later on the next part, and we're going to take on Spark Mandrill. Have a good one.